Hello, everybody. I was thinking of doing a project or two that I can give away to a local church that I belong to. And the first thing that came to mind is I have a whole bunch of LEDs, I have a whole bunch of Arduinos, I got a whole bunch of pretty much wires, resistors, and whatnot. So I sent out an email to a friend of mine, his name is Harry, and I asked him, what can I make with some LEDs that I can just make a couple little projects and to give away. That will be easy to make and cheaply, really. So he says I can come up with a few of them, a few ideas, nothing in particular order, but I could probably do say a Simon Says game, which I already did one in the past. Dice, which I can probably do also. A Cylon / Knight Rider LED, or reaction timer. I'm not sure about that, what that is. A 1D pong, which I'm also looking into. A binary clock, or a POV, which POV means precision of vision. When you turn a wheel so fast with some LEDs on it, it displays a sign or display of whatever it is, text, an image, or whatnot. I don't want to give away the POV because that could be a little bit dangerous if it's for a little kid. So I decided to do one of the projects, which is the Cylon / Knight Rider. So I decided, hey, I know how to do LEDs. I know how to blink them off and on, but I never did a Cylon before, so I had to think about it for a little bit and have one go on, then go off, on, then off, on, off, like that, and just have it look like it's scrolling back and forth. And which it took a little while to think about it because I haven't really done one before, because I had to really think, how do I get it to scroll evenly? For some odd reason, I managed to get it working correctly. The timing is probably still a little off. It's a little jittery. I have to figure the timing part out still, but I thought I'd power it up and give you a small demonstration, which is really easy to make because it's only 6 LEDs. This is what it is the anodes, which is the plus side of the LED, goes to each digital pin. The cathode side, which is the negative side, goes to a resistor, and that goes to the ground wire over there. I have an extra power wire. I'll explain that in a little bit what that is. But so, plus side goes to the pins, negative side goes to the resistor and the ground pin. So let's light that up, shall we? And the pins are D13, D12, D11, D10, D9, and I believe, yes, D9. It's the last one. So let's power it up, shall we? And take a look at a small demo. It takes a minute to come on. So, see if you can tell there's a little bit of flickering still left. I'm still kind of working on that. So in time, I can get a little bit better. Within the next maybe hour or two, I can get the timing fixed. I think I have it at 40 milliseconds, I believe it is right now. Or no, I have it at 60 milliseconds. I probably got to maybe give it a little bit faster and go maybe like 50 milliseconds instead of 60. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on it. So as you can tell, it is working. See if you notice, this one comes on, and then this one, then that one goes off, and then goes this one, and then that one goes off, and keeps going back and forth like that. So it kind of looks evenly. So next, what I wanted to do is, since I'm going to make this portable, I can't give away my Uno board or a breadboard with jumpers. It doesn't really look right. So my next thing is, how am I going to make this portable since it's on a 5-volt source? Well, I'm going to unplug the 5-volt source, and I'm going to introduce you to this battery here, which is a 3.7 volt battery with a plus and minus. And what I did was I hooked it up to the 3.3 side of the Uno just to test out to make sure that I got the correct pins on it, and which I did. So let's power it up. And you can tell I got the correct pins, and it's still working without no problem. How long the battery's going to last, I'm not sure, because I'm not going to be using the Uno board like I said. What I'm going to end up doing is using this little guy right here. This is a AT Tiny 85, because I really only need 6 pins. I was going to originally use the AT Tiny 85. However, that's not going to work because it only has 5 pins I can only use. So my next thing, what I picked up, was this guy here. This is an AT Tiny 84. I believe it's 11 pins total I can use. So that's more than enough. And I can power it up with this 3.7 volt. And I still get my same effect that I'm using. But I can shrink it down big time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably use this piece of PCB board, which I cut out. I'm going to just cut out evenly and make it straight. And put my 6 LEDs here. Put my AT Tiny 84 here. Put the wires on the back so that way it can look clean. And then the battery pack will come out to the top, you know, just to hang off or whatever, and give it away, pretty much. Just make it nice and clean and evenly. Or I have another PCB board here somewhere. I'll have to look for it and use it if I can't get this one cut straight enough. Well, that's about it. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you next time.